Hey there everyone, it's Matt from Creative Reviews, and today we have an experience review with the Sony Cybershot DSC-TX10. I just ordered a new one, so I'll be telling you the story of the old one. Check out the review and the unboxing of the new one whenever you have the time, and if you'd like any useful information, check that out too. So today we'll be focusing on the poor old camera, which finally succumbed to all its injuries and whatever else happened to it. In the end, it wasn't the seal breaking, it wasn't the camera dying inside, it's just simply that I pulled too hard, and I mean way too hard on this piece, and it yanked it off, meaning that's no longer waterproof and no longer can be used for any of the outdoor activities that I'd like to do. That was my cuckoo clock, so enjoy that. But here we go. This was my favorite camera and still is, showing that I did order a new one. Again, it's the Sony Cybershot DSC-TX10, and I did get this a few months ago around Christmas time as a nice Christmas gift. Alright, and let me show you a few things that I use this for. I used it at the beach, going to the beach. I use this playing in the snow. I've thrown this at people so they can use it themselves and they have dropped it. I've used this under very warm water conditions. I've used this absolutely anywhere you can do, and although it says be very careful with your use, and I was, it has survived absolutely everything. Even a press, when it was in my backpack, it got pressed up by some books here and kind of, you can see a little gap. Did not affect any functionality whatsoever in the camera. Sensors work perfectly. Because of this up and down sliding case, it works out beautifully. No scratches on the lens whatsoever, but you can see it's kind of like worn down. Just overuse, and that's just what happens. This camera does go for $329. And you can get it maybe at $300 on a discount. Sony does discount the product somewhat. I'd really suggest getting this camera. It's a much better value than the TX200V, which is $500 and has that solid glass in front of it, Gorilla Glass, but still it doesn't feel as good as this camera. It feels very plasticky and light, where this one feels very solid with this nice aluminum colored finish. You can get this in pink, blue, yellow, silver, and this black. And let's see, any other information I have. I love the shooting modes. The pixels are very tight together. Again, I've used this throughout half the year, and it's worked out very well. That would be my phone too, which I'm going to let ring. I'd say this is my favorite choice for anybody to get a camera, because while you're in shooting mode, you can zoom in and out, which is very good, and a lot of cameras have that, but you don't hear the camera zoom, or wide and tight if you'd like to call it that. You don't hear that in the shot at all. So if I were to zoom in and zoom out of something while recording, you don't hear the grrrr sound that you can hear in some Canon cameras, which I've tried out and have been really disappointed by, because the only camera I can see that's smaller than this, although it doesn't have a touch screen, is the Canon camera, one of the smaller ones. I don't know the model number exactly, but this one is very thin. It's very light. I put this in my pocket all the time. I carry it. I would like to option for a larger camera, but this is perfect for the size, and because I like recording anything. I like recording my life, and I think you can see that. So it's a perfect camera, and it's perfect if you have some butterfingers or if you want to do some outdoor shots. I've recorded my hikes, my beach trip, my pool trips, anything I can do, snowboarding trips, anything. And if you drop it a little bit, it'll be fine. So, of course, be careful with your products, treat them nicely, but this one will last a long time. If I didn't pull this out, which is the only structural piece I think that's a little bit wrong, this thing would be still lasting a lot longer. So this has been Matt, and this is my experience review of the DSC-TX10. If I had a choice to get a camera, this would be one of my very favorite choices. Today is July 27th, 2012. Find me on Facebook, WordPress, and Twitter, and like or dislike this product. This video or any of them, and let me know how I'm doing with comments. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.